Hey everyone, how you all doing? Welcome to another Natureman Adventures, and today we are back in the woods. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, my previous adventures, then this area should look familiar to you. This is where I tried to set up the mesh tent with the tarp, and things didn't go as planned, but I did learn a few lessons from that adventure. But also, some suggested this would be a perfect spot to hang up my hammock. So here we go, folks. I got the hammock set up, and as you can see, I've cooked up some food, a nice pasta delicious dish, and most importantly, it's the day before the 4th of July. So if you're watching this the day after, which you will be, happy 4th of July, folks. I hope you had a great day and are having a great day when you watch this video. It's a beautiful day today. It's supposed to hit a high of 80, maybe 85 degrees today, I think. Somewhere around there, between 80 and 85. Blue skies, some clouds in the distance. And yes, I'm back at the pond. It's close to home, and it's just easy access to come out here and enjoy the day and bring you guys along. So the next thing I'm going to do is brew up some coffee while the pasta is over here and doing its thing. Let's take a look and see. Oh yeah, thicking it up nicely. Perfect. Still steaming hot. I'm going to let that cool down just a little bit more. And then what I'll do is I'll put it inside of this container and eat from this container. And I want to talk to you guys about kits. Because when I come out here, it seems like I have a lot of stuff. But I want to talk to you about like a minimal kit that you would need to come out and enjoy an adventure like I do during the daytime. But before we do that, let's get some coffee brewing, because why not? It's the woods and the coffee go together. So let's get that going. We got bubbles, tiny bubbles, tiny bubbles, bubbling in the pot, getting ready for the coffee. It will be very hot. And you'll notice a lot of times I have aluminum foil with me. And the reason for that is it just makes it easier to place it on the ground without getting the containers dirty. All right, we got enough bubbles there. I'm gonna put a glove on so I don't burn my hand with the handle. Whew, which almost did happen. Okay. One, two. That should be good enough. If I need more, I'll add some more. I should probably clean out my spoon. Although marinara coffee, I don't know how well that would taste. All right, folks, let's try this coffee and see how it tastes. Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah, perfect. And yes, I did transfer it to my cup because this is still going to be too hot to drink out of. But while we're here, let's talk about minimal kits. Now, a lot of times you'll see my pack and it seems like I'm carrying a lot of gear. And the reality is, I am. Not really. But I think when you go out, if you want to enjoy a day hike adventure and you get to a location you want to relax, one of the things I would highly recommend, which is what you can see me using right now, is a closed cell phone pad. They're perfect for laying on and sitting on like I am now, so it gets you off the ground. They're nice and cushioned, and they protect you from the ground if the ground was slightly damp or if the conditions were colder. Again, it provides a little insulation, and it's lightweight. This only weighs like 16 ounces. It's easy to attach to your pack, and you hardly notice it's there. Now, in the case of today, I do have my hammock. I can relax and enjoy this beautiful area. I can take a nap with the hammock. So if you're not planning on doing an overnight adventure, it really is overkill bringing a tent. Although as I've shown you with the tent, you can do different things with it, even during the daytime. But primarily it's used for sleeping at night. So the hammock is a great option to have just to relax. Again, the foam pad. And then the other key essentials would be a tarp for cover and having the cordage to go along with that, so you can hook it to trees and with the trekking poles or even sticks to secure it so that you have that eave or that overhang. Like right now the sun is over us, and if it gets too hot, I can have the tarp over me for some shade. And then the other key essentials would be your cook kit, something that you're going to cook with. And as you can see, I use a variety of products for cooking, depending on where I go and what I plan on eating. If it's going to be a simple meal of ramen noodles, then all I really need is just this pot right here that I made the coffee in. I don't need the big one, although I can use it. What else? First aid kit. You want to have one of those with you. You know, these are like the basics. Water, okay? Again, these are just basic, minimal things that you can have. I also have inside of my backpack a blanket. So if I want that as an extra form of cover for myself, I can wear the blanket. I can lay on the blanket with this foam pad and have a nice cushioned area. You know, these are just things to have with you to provide that comfort. The other thing I would recommend is having some sort of a cutting tool with you. And this way, if you need to, you know, cut some wood to make steaks, you could do that. Or if it has a saw, you can saw the wood as well. And just different things like that if you need them. Really, I mean, that's what it comes down to. But the most important thing is to get out there and to enjoy being in the outdoors. And having a few of these creature comforts, if you will, to help enjoy that experience. So there you go. Just a few things that you can have in your kit that's minimal. I'm sure there's other things that I haven't even talked about, but those are like the basics that you would want. You know, food, water, shelter, covering, cook kit, first aid, all that kind of stuff, and just something to sit on. You don't need to bring a big chair with you. You can if you want to, but this works perfectly fine. I'm comfortable, you know. The main thing is that your gluteus maximus is not touching the ground, and that's the big thing right there. So yeah, it works. Now I think we can try out some of this pasta, so let me get set up for that, and let's give that a taste. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give this pasta a try. Sure is looking good. Now, where's my spoon? Oh, wow. Look at that, folks. That looks absolutely delicious. Sauce thickened up perfectly. So, I know I say get dirty with nature, but I don't like dirt inside of my containers here. All right. Let's go ahead and pour some of this in here. Get a little bit of everything in there. Here we go, folks. The pasta, the curry nuggets, and the chickpea with that sauce. Oh yeah, that is perfect. The pasta is perfectly tender. Mmm. There's enough spice from the curry nuggets. And it's not overly salty the way I've seasoned it. So you have your carbs, your protein, a little bit of fat in here. All right. Well, I'm not going to bore you with watching me eat this meal. I'm going to sit back, enjoy the views, eat this meal, and I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. All right, folks, as you can see, I have the poncho set up as a sunshade over the hammock. And this is one of the things that makes these daytime adventures so fun, because I have two type of coverings. I have this tarp and I have the AquaCast 10 by 10 tarp. So depending on what I need it for, I can use it. And again, very basic setup using a ridge line, stake out the four corners in the configuration that you need, and you're in business. Very, 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 very minimal kit is what you need. Again, I bring out a lot of stuff for myself just because of filming and the things that I think I'm going to need. But honestly, folks, if you're not out there and doing what I'm doing for filming videos for YouTube and social media, if you're just going out there to enjoy being in the woods, you don't need a lot of gear. You really don't. The whole point is to get out there to enjoy spending time in the woods to relax. Now, I just spent probably 25 minutes to a 30-minute nap laying in the hammock. And that's the other reason why I like a hammock setup, because it allows you to relax comfortably and not have to worry about being on the ground. Again, there's a time and a place for that, but today was get out and just So anyways, let's enjoy the rest of this beautiful view that we have here, folks, because it is beautiful. I'm going to relax some more, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to leave, because there is another section here I want to show you before I go, more closer to the water, a little bit of sandy beach, and we'll check that out before I leave. absolutely beautiful, folks. This is the other part of the woods that I want to show you, overlooking the pond on this hot summer day. It was cool in the shade, but I'm feeling that heat now. Oh yeah. Nice bench to sit on, although it's seen better days, but still a place to sit. So I'm going to enjoy this for a few minutes, bake in the sun, and then I'll head on back. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure with me today, folks. A nice delicious meal, beautiful views, very relaxing day. Hopefully you've learned a few things here and there. And as always, folks, if you have anything that you want to share, drop a comment below. Let me know. I welcome all feedback, positive and negative. Doesn't matter, because we can all learn and grow from each other. So with that being said, folks, get out there, enjoy every moment of life, get dirty with nature, and I'll see you very soon on the next adventure.